Hey guys, Erica here from Rainbow Factory with another vintage Christmas tree tutorial for you. Today we are going to be painting our natural design. That's this guy right here. It's a beautiful dark green with a light green dry brushing on top to give it some depth. And it has a gorgeous gold base. And it comes with these colorful lights, but you can also order the all clear lights as well. So that's what we're going to be working on today. This is our 13-inch tree. You can also choose an 11-inch tree. And this is just an example of an 11-inch tree, so you can kind of see the difference in size. And you can also order a 9-inch tree. Now, these are awesome to make party packs out of. Our kits on our site, if you order 10 or more, you get a discount and make it a party pack. These are great for kids. This is the 9-inch. So that just kind of gives you an idea. Maybe I can do a little balancing act here. Let's see. Oh, okay. 9-inch, 11-inch, and that's the 13-inch. And that's what I'm going to be working with today. So, of course, our kit comes with everything we need to make this tree. It comes with the actual tree, of course, the lights, the paint, and the fake snow. And I'm about to show you step by step how to paint this tree. It's not hard, it's a lot of fun, and it's actually very relaxing. So grab some coffee or some wine, depending on who you are and what time of day it is, and let's get started. Okay, to begin, we will start with the darker green. And we'll just basically paint the entire tree with the darker green. You just want to be careful as you're going not to miss any areas underneath the boughs of the tree. That's an easy thing to do. So the way I do it is I just kind of like paint, and then just carefully look underneath the boughs and make sure I haven't missed any little areas there. And also you want to keep in mind that you want a nice thick coat, but you want it to have nice even brush strokes too. So just be mindful of your brush strokes. Just clean up any kind of chunky bits as you go. Also, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but you see how as you're painting, let me bring it closer here, you can get little globs of paint stuck in those light holes right there. Your kit is going to come with some Q-tips. So you can just use those Q-tips to get that paint out of there. You want to do that before the paint dries, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the entire tree, and then we will move on with the next step. Let me grab my coffee first. Okay, so as we are letting our tree dry, we're going to start putting our first coat of gold on the base. Now, if you have the 11-inch tree or even the 9-inch tree, your base is actually connected to the tree. So you'll just try your best, or you can grab some painter's tape and just try your best to make a nice straight line. Here, I believe I have a sample. Yes, hold on just a second. I'll show you. Okay, so here's one of the 11-inch trees. Let me just set this aside for a minute. Now, you'll notice that I just made a crisp line with the green at the base, and then of course, you're just going to meet that crisp line with another line of gold, and then just paint gold from there down. Okay, and of course, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't get stressed out about it. You can just try your best to get that line straight and not worry too much about it. Or if you're a perfectionist and want it perfect, then grab some painter's tape and use that to assist you. But I wouldn't worry about it. I would just go with it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do 2 coats of the gold. And by that time, our tree should be nice and dry. Okay, so now we have the dark green on the tree, and we have 2 coats of the gold on our base. So now we're going to go in to get this two-toned effect. Hopefully the camera can catch that there. So we're just going to go in with a lighter green, and we're going to cover kind of the tips of each of the boughs while leaving that dark green underneath there, okay? And we're going to leave the underside of the boughs the dark green as well. So let me show you how I do that. Super easy. Get the paint here. So I'm just going to be dipping just the tip of my brush in the paint. We don't want a great deal of paint on the brush. And we're going to do kind of a dry brush technique. Let me go in with my left hand here. So I put the brush upside down with the flat side facing down, and starting, let me see if I can get this a little bit closer here. Starting at the base. Ooh, y'all, I can't get the right angle so the light isn't blocked. How are we going to do this? Okay, this is good. So I'm starting at the base of that bough, and I'm just dragging up. Just dragging up and then lifting the brush. So I'm not going all the way up, maybe halfway. And that's it. So we're going, now I left a little bit here. Let's make sure we get all the way to the edge. There we go. Dipping just the tip of my brush again. If you feel like you have too much paint, just kind of dab on the paper towel. And again, lifting. Starting at the base, lifting as I go up. It's as easy as that. It's a very subtle effect, but it's so pretty in the end. Okay, so we're going to do this to the entire tree, and then it's the fun part. We get to add the snow. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, you are doing great. We have 1 step left. This is my favorite step. And now I have my container of fake snow, and I'm going to grab a Q-tip, and we're just going to add just a touch to the ends of the bough. Now, once you start going, you can always add more if you prefer. I like, well, I'll show you the amount I like. So all we're doing is dab, dab, dabbing. And we don't want like giant chunks on there. We just want a little bit of texture. And this is about the amount that I like. And notice I'm thicker on the texture towards the edge of the bough. And that's it. Beautiful. Just gonna make sure it kind of fades in towards the inside. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna grab a good little chunk there and dab, dab, dab. And I'm kind of twisting as I go just to kind of get that stuff off there. Kind of fading out towards the edge. And there we go. It's so pretty. Now, like I said, you may prefer less. So start with just a little tiny bit and work up. Here's kind of what it looks like with just a little tiny touch. So this you may love. So just start there, kind of think about it, look at it from a few different angles, maybe do it on a few branches just to get an idea, and then you can always add some more. Now this stuff takes a little while to dry, so you want to make sure not only is your snow dry, but also, really important, your base. If you stack the tree on your base and leave it there for a while and it's not completely dry, then it's going to kind of stick, and then when you take it apart, it will peel some of the paint off. So make sure that you leave your tree out for maybe overnight so it gets nice and set before you pack it up to store it, or before you put it on its base to display. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my snow, and then I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay guys, I think that turned out great. I hope you enjoyed painting with me, and don't forget to post pictures of your projects on social media and tag us. It's Rainbow Factory Augusta, and head back over to rainbowfactory.com and check out the other tree kits, because these make great little ceramic tree forests. Anyway, this is Erica with Rainbow Factory, and until next time, y'all have a creative day, and I'll see you in the next video.